Welcome to Sip the Tatter presents another round of 2020 draft prospects. Continuing this run on linebacker today, we're going to talk about Kenneth Murray, number 9 linebacker from Oklahoma. Despite wearing probably the greatest number in sports, 9, he is a bundle of speed. Very instinctive. He possesses a lot of things that you would like to have as an NFL linebacker, especially with the way people throw the ball around the league as much as they do now. But with that being said, his biggest asset is sometimes his biggest downfall, which is speed. And without further ado, let's get into number 9, Kenneth Murray, inside linebacker from the Oklahoma Sooners. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications. Get in the comment section because you know I comment back, and share it. Share it with some Sooners that you may know, or share it with somebody that may need somebody's team that you may know that need an inside linebacker. You got a friend that like somebody other than the Baltimore Ravens. Share it with them. You know, I appreciate all that, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Kenneth Murray, no free crossers. So I watched 4 games, and you're gonna have clips from from LSU and from Baylor. So the first 3 clips are from LSU. He didn't make a ton of plays. I think he had like 6 or 7 total tackles, but we all know LSU blew their doors off. So these first 3 clips are things that I pulled out that show him competing against high-level competition. Because everybody knows, where it's everybody's opinion that the Big 12 is kind of no defense played in the Big 12, so to speak. So I put him up against the best team in college football, and let's see how he does so far. No free crossers. So what you're gonna see is gonna be guys running behind him, just doing whatever little drag routes or whatever. And my thing is if you're gonna drop back in zone, you should put your hands on somebody. Nobody should, if you're the middle linebacker, or you got one of these middle zones, nobody should just be running through there, unscathed and not terrified. You got guys, you got him crossing. Moss came through there untouched. This dude went right behind Murray. And I never saw him peek to see if anybody was coming either. Let's go back. This is Murray right here. I never saw him peek to check and see if anybody was crossing his face. He just eyes straight on the quarterback. Eyes straight on the quarterback. And if he was a spy, don't you think he'd be in here if he was a spy? So he has a zone. He got to drop and see if anything coming in his zone. And when number 6 came through right behind him, should have knocked his block off. Right there. He should have been knocking his block off. Or at least rerouting him. That's the correct football term. Reroute. Alright. See what the next play is versus LSU. Coverage. Now this one right here, he's did a pretty good job. This is Murray right here. And just watch him, he's going to cover this crossing route. You can see it here on the widescreen, but you'll see it even better when we go to the back view. He's going to cover number 17, which is this guy here. So apparently he has number 1 coming in, and when 17 came across, he became number 1, and he picked him up and ran with him. And 17, he's not even in the screen right here. This is Murray. Watch how he get ball snapped, he find his eyes. Because I'm pretty sure it's not a run. Pretty sure. I mean, even though Burrow can run a little bit. Eyes went straight to the read. Anybody coming inside, he belonged to me. 17 came. Run with him, no separation. This is great for a linebacker. And that's a receiver he's covering. All right, the third play from LSU, he's attacking. And I think out of all the clips I got, this may be the best one. This is him right here. This may be his best clip. Let me let it run through. Look at that. Avoiding 77. Avoiding this tackle. Getting his shoulder below that tackle and dipping up under him. And then just laying the boom on 24. Look at that. Dip that shoulder. 77. Get his hand in his back. Now seek and destroy. Pow. Go backwards. And it's not very many people in this country that made a tackle like this and had LSU running backs go backwards. Not even in that Bama game. It's a good job right there. To me, that's the best play you're going to see on this clip. No, it is one more. It is one more. Being disciplined right here. Let's go back to the beginning of it. Let me let it run through. Being disciplined. This Murray here. He got C gap. By him staying in C gap, it forced the guy to go somewhere else. So what's going to happen is he's slanting here. He's slanting into this B gap. He's slanting to this A gap. Murray has C gap responsibility. Ball snapped. They go on A slants. He come right to C gap. If he goes in here try to chase this ball, it puts two people in the same gap, and 7 is able to bounce it and come out here. But the fact that he stays in his gap, 7 now has to come front side when they pretty much got a good thing going on the front side. See, they got it all bottled up now. Had he come in the B gap, he'd have been up under this pile. 7 would have been up this seam. Gone. Good job of staying disciplined and run fit. Basically, keeping your run fit. All he did was keep his run fit. Now avoiding blocks. Let it run through. The running back's trying to block him. No chance. No chance. So they run a little draw. Now, what I would have liked him to do is just blow through this running back. But he did a good job of avoiding because he's a good enough athlete. And he may be a better athlete than 7. He just made the tackle on 12. And 12 was impatient. He was impatient. Didn't even let 7 go block for him. Real impatient. Not scraping. And we just let it go. I want to talk before it plays. This Murray right here. He gave up a touchdown. But let me tell you what I like about it. Let me tell you what I like about it. Scraping over the top. Watch how he just stays flat. His shoulders stay square to the line of scrimmage. Shoulders stay square to the line of scrimmage. And yeah, he overplays it a little bit and lets the quarterback get in there. Had he stopped one shuffle, so to speak, short, he'd hit this guy in the mouth. But he overplayed it. They got a touchdown, so be it. But the fact that he stayed parallel to the line of scrimmage, I really, really like. Now this is the play, him doing it again. But this time he's going to be inside out, which is what he should have been the last time. Now he's going to be inside out the running back. He's able to make the tackle. You can't run away from him because he's just that fast. Watch how he slide down the line of scrimmage and stay square. Him and 6 gonna be turning. 6 shoulders are gonna turn this way and go. He's just gonna take one step up, keep his shoulders square, and come right down the line and almost end up over here at the same time. Yeah, they see me mirroring him. This is Murray here. This is the running back. Both of them bout at the hedge at the same time. And now he's still shoulder square. And now he's obvious that he can't do nothing else with the ball. I can turn and run. Come here, boy. Even though he got yardage, that's a good job of staying square and going to get it. Now, this is a series of 4 straight plays from Murray. And I'm going to let them all run first, then I'll come back and talk about it. Scraping again. Come here. Come here. Round him up. Very next play. Running back try to block him. Get out of here. What are you doing? Got rid of him. Butted him up and got rid of him. Next play. Covering somebody in the backfield. To the point that they couldn't even do anything. And this is the 4th straight play in a row. In coverage. Got to see a crosser. Bam. Go get him. That's 4 plays in a row of textbook football. Textbook football. All right, this first play. Scraping again. So let's just watch his technique, how he slide down the line. And then when 6 pops out on his edge, guess who he meets? Shoulders stay square and he realizes that he can't do anything else. He turns and runs. Show up. Nowhere to go. Just engulfs him. Engulfs him. Very next play. 6 is going to try to block him. He's going to butt him up, throw him out the way. Now the quarterback takes off and goes elsewhere, but he did his job. Butt the guy up, got rid of him real quick. Quarterback just having to cut off of it. Boop. Boop. Press. Throw him out the way. That's what all linebackers should do to running backs, unless he like the bus. All right, let's go back to this one. Got away from it a little bit. This Murray right here, on top of this wing guy. So basically gonna do a little play action, try to throw it to this wing. He's gonna catch the ball, but then he's quickly gonna realize that he can't outrun this guy. He's just gonna go down. So they're on the 40. Let's see if they even get yardage out of this. Catch the ball 2 yards back. They end up losing 3 yards. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Recognize what's going on, then go get it. Takes a step up, realizes it's a play, it's a throw, because now he realizes the ball is being thrown. Close the gap right now. The kid fast, man. This kid, I wouldn't be surprised to see this kid run 4.4-ish, if not faster at the combine. I've been asked, how can people support my channel and help it grow? And after talking to other YouTubers, Patreon.com is the answer. Any amount donated will help build the channel. My goal is to get a telestrator and help explain the ins and outs of the game even more. So go on over to patreon.com/SipToTally to support the channel. And there will also be videos for subscribers only in the future. This is Coach Evans, and again, thanks everyone for the support. And head on over to patreon.com/SipToTally. It's fast. Now this is just playing coverage, which is what you like to see in a linebacker. So if he can do this, and amongst the other things he's done, he can be an every down linebacker. Again, this is him right here, protecting his zone. Nobody's coming. Get my eyes back on the quarterback or see if anything else coming. Now he's coming to my zone. I got to take care of him. He ain't in the zone yet, but he coming, and he already attacking. Good solid tackle. Textbook way to play zone right there. Textbook way to play zone. Now, got a bad angle right here. Right here on the edge of the screen. He got off. Let the quarterback get yards because he took a bad angle. So they run a little draw again. Alright, so his angle should have been at this shoulder. This shoulder. I'll take that back. His angle's on the right shoulder. It's just the it should be almost going through this guy and not trying to avoid him. Go through 6 at this shoulder and force him back inside instead of trying to go up under him, which gave him room to get out. He tried to go straight to the quarterback instead of playing the block. And that little piece of a block helped out. He barely even really touched him, but because of the angle he went, it just helped him out. And that kind of leads me to this, when playing too fast. Sometimes he's a little too fast. And watch this. Just overran it. Because it's a little bit too fast sometimes. That scrape is a little bit too fast. And he kind of anticipates where guys going to pop out at. This is Murray right here. See what I'm saying? He's a little bit too fast. He needs to be in. He should be right here. He should be right here. And then when that guy pops out of that hole, get him. Make the tackle. When you overrun it, they give him a little cutback. Especially in a decent back. Which he exploits it too. He looks like he got about a 25, 30 yard gain. Oh, they took the ball from him. Nope. Well, mishap by Murray, but turnover by the Sooners. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Overrun it. And great effort by whoever this is. Number 11. Number 11 pulled it out of there. Number 10 was right there to get it. Good effort, guys. Gap control. Right here, you're going to see him just take that C gap and control it. Look at that, right? That's textbook. He's in his gap with his inside arm free, and you got another guy coming. And he got better leverage than this guy, because this is a horrible picture of leverage by the tight end or tackle, whoever this is. Horrible. Murray did a good job of dipping that shoulder in there and gaining leverage. Football's about leverage. There, right there. That gap is closed. This gap is closed. 32's coming to close this gap off. Good job of him just being gap control. And you know, if you follow me through the Ravens channel, you know that gap control is a big thing. You get two people in the same gap or get nobody in the gap, the NFL guys in the NFL are going to exploit it. Running backs in the NFL are going to exploit it big time. So he did a good job of controlling this gap right here and basically forcing the play to 32. All you got to do is make the tackle. And that's just a part of doing your job. So not only did he control the gap, he got in on the tackle also, which is great. So this is Kenneth Murray, linebacker, Oklahoma Sooners. He had 102 total tackles this year, 4 sacks and part of the Big 12 championship that played LSU in the semifinal, and that didn't work out so well for him. But my negatives for Murray is sometimes he's a little too fast, and I didn't see enough games where he had to be extremely physical. The only team I really saw that was like NFL physical was LSU, and he had a okay to average game. So I would have really liked to see, like when you look at, just think about linebacker play in college football. You think you're gonna get good linebackers from the SEC and the Big 12. There's a lot of running the footballs, a lot of smash mouth, it's a lot of go. When you think of Big 12, you think of passing. So you don't necessarily think you're gonna get some good linebackers out of the Big 12, but I think this guy's gonna be the exception. I think because he's an extremely quick twitch, fast athlete with good enough strength, I think in year 2 or 3 in somebody's NFL system, he's going to be a budding star because of that athletic ability. He's going to be a 3-down linebacker for somebody. I think he may start off on special teams with whoever picks him up. I would love for him to fall to 28 to the Ravens, but if somebody else does it, I think they're going to get a good player. And this is the third linebacker we've done so far this year. We've got at least 3 to 5 more coming. This is Kenneth Murray, linebacker, Oklahoma Sooners. I'm Coach Evans from Sip to Tally Films. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. And until next time, we out. With